Well, hello my fellow videography, photography, camera guys. This video is how to get a step ring off of your camera if you torque it too tight and get it stuck. Don't torque it to begin with. That's not the solution. I got a better one. Okay, so here's what created my problem. I have a Panasonic HC-X1 camera, and it's a 24mm lens, pretty wide, but I wanted it wider, as wide as my Samsung Note 10 Plus camera can do, which is pretty wide. It comes down to like 10 or 12. And of course this is a fixed camera lens. It's not, you know, if I had spent more money, I could have gotten a better camera that's got, you know, different lenses that you could put on it, interchangeable lenses. But I went the cheap route and I bought a conversion lens, and this is a 0.48 lens, and when I put it on my camera I was getting the vignette, and I'm like, well, that sucks. So I'm looking and looking and looking at it, and I'm thinking, well, there's got to be a solution to this. And I'm thinking, well, if this distance for this macro part of the lens is this wide, maybe if I got it closer to the camera, like, you know, getting it closer to the other lens, it would get rid of that. Well, so then what did I do? I took the macro off, I put it on my camera. However, I need a step up or step down ring, right? So I got the ring and I put it on there, and then I put it on my camera, as you can see. Now this conversion lens, I should have put that. Okay, this conversion lens is very heavy. So if you put on a little bit of torque on this big one, which you're not supposed to do too tight, but this torque is less than the torque that you're putting on this little ring. This little ring is getting more torque because of how big and heavy this thing is. So when I went to take off the ring, or off the conversion lens, this lens was stuck. As you can see, I almost did it again. Okay, it's very tight right now. So I'm thinking, well, how do I get this ring off of my camera? I can get pliers, I can scratch the hell of it, I got a clamp, but if I clamp it, I can squeeze it and take it out of shape. You know, I could just ruin the damn thing. This is nice aluminum step ring, good quality. I got it from Newer. And something, I need something. I wish it had like screws or something that I could grab onto, and it doesn't have it. So I got a little idea. I have this knife set, and with this knife set happened to come with these two pointy things. I think you know where I'm going here, but don't call me crazy. What I did was a little drill to match the same size of those things, and I drilled a hole, one on each side. What I was able to do is put these little pins in here. Ow, don't stick yourself. Put these little pins in here. I swear, the older you get, the harder it is to hold on to things. Anyway, you put the little pins in there, right? It'll stay. And you will see that what I've done is I created these little wings, and sure enough, I was able to get enough torque to turn this lens. Like a giant boat steering wheel kind of effect. You know? And so that's what I did. That's how I got the ring off. So if you get a ring stuck and you want to be as crazy as me and go to that extreme, go right ahead. The other thing I give you a warning about, that there's a little vent here on the camera, and when you're drilling an aluminum ring, you're going to get shavings. So I made sure to put the little tape over my vent, because the shavings will go into my camera and on the circuit boards and stuff, and I'm screwed and the camera's done. And then make sure you don't get the, you clean it real good so you don't get any shavings anywhere. So that's my solution, and I'm sticking with it. So if you have that problem, you can do that. If you have another solution that's going to make me look like an idiot for drilling holes in my ring, please post it in the comments. Have a nice day and good shooting.